She jumped out, she was like, duh, duh, duh. And I'm like, wait, what is you doing? That stuff, that's me and Jay-Z stuff. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Because I don't know exactly how to respond.
Apparently, 50 Cent got some serious dirt on some of our favorite celebs, and you would never believe who's under his exposing radar these days. It looks like the ultimate R&B queen Beyonce is about to get some huge slap in the face as her shady dealing are now out in the open. She's always been a bit private about her life, but folks, some facts about her career will shock you to the core. Now, we all know there's been some shady stuff swirling around her hubby Jay-Z, so it's not surprising that 50 might have some stories about Queen Bee as well. Apparently, she made a pass at 50 once hoping to make a collab with him, and that's why 50's dropping hints about how exactly she paved her way to the stardom.
Ready, like I thought something was gonna happen. And I'm like, yo, whoa.
He's claiming Beyonce's been playing a little game of power trading favors with men to climb the industry ladder. There have been whispers for ages about her cozying up with different dudes behind closed doors, and the superstars has been linked with several successful names in her life before and during her marriage to Jay. Well, word on the street is that before Beyonce settled down with Jay-Z, she was out there exploring her options, if you know what I mean. And while it may seem that the power couple has been happy ever since, seems like Beyonce has more skeletons in her closet that we all had imagined.
You know, all the things that really, it's not your business.
According to 50, Queen Bee might have had her own little roster of men on the side. First up on the alleged roster, Terrence Howard. You know, the one she gave the private dance to in front of the whole world back in 2005. Seems like he might have been more than just a fellow performer. As the actor himself revealed after that hot performance, it's a 9 for the lap dance, but the intent, she wanted to show me what I missed out on, that was 100. Despite denying any relationship between them, you can't silence the chemistry. And if you remember that iconic show of Destiny's Child's live performance at the 2005 BET Awards, it's like Beyonce was proving to the entire world and some industry bigwigs how eager she was to make it big. For years, rumors were swirling about Beyonce's alleged flings, with some big names being tossed into the mix. Well, we already know that Bey doesn't write her own music, and apparently, she's using other means to make big collabs. Remember her duo with Shawn Paul? It's been said she slept with him in exchange for this song. And just like with Terrence, once Beyonce got what she needed from him, she left him in the dust with a broken heart. Moreover, she and Jay-Z forced Shawn Paul to deny all the rumors about them ever sleeping together. As he said years later, there was just a lot of controversy. She's an amazing artist. The song was at YON for like 9 weeks, so that was a very special time for me and for dancehall. He kept admitting they didn't exactly hang out, but we already know from reliable sources about Beyonce's crazy NDAs and how people who work with her cannot spill certain things.
The reason why people who work for Beyonce don't talk is because they're all on NDAs.
So, when Queen Bee reaches out for a collab, it's always a mystery, apparently just to cover her shenanigans with other men and conceal the fact that she's selling herself to release another popular track. And just to make it totally obvious for you, the second time Shawn and Beyonce were set to perform their hit song together, things got funky real quick. As the rapper revealed, there were problems with the Pro Tools, which doesn't usually happen. There was problems with my mic in one performance in Germany. The first time it happened, Shawn brushed it off as a glitch, but when it happened again, he knew something fishy was going on, and it's like someone didn't want him to ever share the stage with Queen Bee. That was the moment it clicked for him. The Carters were trying to mess with his shine. And just to connect the dots for you, it was around the time when Beyonce learned about the growing rumors of her sleeping with him and decided to confront Shawn. And before you know it, folks, Beyonce was given the right to perform the hit song All Alone, leaving poor Shawn Paul high and dry with an NDA that sealed his lips about the alleged business strategy the Carters are using.
Something different, and you know what the experience has been like prior to that. It's been a rough road to get.
For Shawn, it was not only awkward, but downright humiliating. But as many people say, selling her body, this is what Beyonce's career is based upon. As one person commented, I heard the same thing she slept around, and it was even sad Jay-Z. Allow R. Kelly to sleep with her as well. She no angel or innocent as people would believe. And another user added, Beyonce is always a weirdo to me, never speaks in public or tries to hide when coming out of restaurants. No one has any hidden videos of her on sets or even paparazzi. But wait, while Shawn Paul was licking his wounds, Beyonce quickly moved on to another victim. Sisco and Beyonce were surrounded by dating rumors in early 2000s because of a red carpet moment, with the allegations reignited years later after a post from her sister Solange. They were inseparable, sparking endless speculation about what was really going on between them.
She was young, before she was married, obviously. But yeah, I think Sisco could have...
People whispered about them being more than just friends. especially after Solange added fuel to the fire with her cryptic post that she dropped right after her elevator fight with Jay-Z. Sharing a photo where Bey is gazing at Sisco, Solange stirred another drama, hinting at how Jay-Z is probably pushing her to sell her body. And later the Sisco himself confessed it was a jab at Jay and the whole dating story. All I know is when Elevator Gate happened, Solange posted a picture of us. I'll just leave it at that. Then she promptly erased it. It was erased the next day. Some people allege that Beyonce wasn't pulling all the strings in these relationships. And Jay-Z has been the mastermind behind the scenes, which got Solange so sick of him. And there was talk about his controlling ways, saying he got Beyonce on substances to keep her mind in a constant haze.
He must have been like really pushing to, come on. I mean, not that he's not a great guy.
Now let's rewind to the year 2000 when this so-called power couple has met for the first time. Beyonce, normally private about romantic escapades, spilled the beans about how his was to keep everything under wraps. I feel that, especially now with the internet and paparazzi and camera phones, it's so difficult to maintain mystery. And that's so important. Even in a relationship, I feel like not being that accessible is really important. Now, was it about her marriage to Jay-Z, or was she mentioning her other intimate adventures? You can never tell with Beyonce because she rarely gives interviews, and she never comments rumors about her personal life.
Don't go around telling people who you're dating. I think you took that all the way.
I took it as far as I could take it.
Even their wedding was very small and personal, which only proves how much they wanted to surround their marital life with an aura of mystery. But apparently, this only turned out good for them because they quickly raised the charts and made a lot of money, becoming the ultimate power couple and an example for many Black people. But the industry halls are echoing with the questions. What was the cost of this, especially considering the persistent rumors of them low-key plotting to ruin other R&B stars? Also, Jay-Z is believed to have been pulling Beyonce's strings for ages, turning the relationship into more of a business deal than a love story. No wonder he was eager to keep this lucrative business going on after the cheating scandal.
You just have to be strong enough. You have to be strong enough to go through that.
Now, it's unclear who's the biggest monster in this family, but there's a growing speculation that Jay-Z has his grip tight around his wife's neck. Even Jaguar Wright once alleged that B is a prisoner in her own home and that she is afraid of leaving Jay-Z. And there's this viral clip making the rounds of Beyonce looking kinda zoned out at a basketball game with Jay-Z. It got people wondering what's happening with the R&B superstar. Was she just tired of all these games and selling herself for fame? Well, we may learn the truth one day.
And it's something so intriguing about that couple. Like, even though, it makes it more interesting because you don't know what they were talking about. Like,
amidst all this drama, some folks think Jay-Z and Beyonce are using other rappers to make B the superstar, and there's something shady in the way they do business. As one person commented, anybody who thought Beyonce was this innocent little girl she portrayed for years was delusional, and the BS about Jay controlling her, yay. Okay, she is just like Jay does, whatever it takes to get to the top. And another user added, B repeatedly isn't Mrs. Innocent and has a very dark side combined with jealousy and will eliminate her combination by sabotaging other female careers with stealing their styles or songs. Well, one thing's for sure, that Beyonce is quite protective of her image and reputation, and she doesn't want the dirty stories about her to surface. But folks, what do you think about all this? Could B be using her body to make deals with talented rappers? And is her entire career built on that? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check my other videos.